I think it's safe to say that we've all suffered from a lack of self-confidence at some point in our lives. Whether it's starting a new job or a new school, or maybe it's public speaking, or maybe we just have a lack of self-confidence in social situations. A poor self-image can have a serious impact on our lives, especially when it comes to being the hero of our own story. If we lack self-confidence, it could prevent us from reaching our full potential and doing great things in our lives. So today I wanted to give you 5 suggestions for improving your self-confidence. The first suggestion that I have for you is to stop comparing yourself to others. Now I know that is easier said than done because we all do it. But you have to remember that you're not supposed to be like anybody else. You are exclusively you. Your viewpoints, your gifts, your experiences are exclusively yours. And there's no one else who can be you. You are unique and you should celebrate that. The only person that you should compare yourself to is you and who you were yesterday. The problem that we run into when we compare ourselves to others is when you compare yourself to someone else, you're comparing yourself to choices, experiences, and skills that you may not have. You can't compare yourself to that when you don't share those attributes. That would be like comparing yourself to an Olympic runner if you just started jogging yesterday. You don't have the skills that Olympic runner has. You don't have the mindset that he has yet. You don't have the years of experience that Olympic runner has. And so, of course, if you compare yourself to that person, you're going to come up significantly short. And therein lies the problem. You are comparing yourself to someone who has dedicated their life to a craft when you're just starting out. If you truly want to benefit from the knowledge of that Olympic runner, you're not going to benefit by comparing yourself to them, but what you can do is learn from them. Find out what they did to get to that point. Find out what they do in the morning when they wake up. Find out their routines. And then work your way up to their level. If you just started jogging yesterday, unless you're an absolute phenom, you're not going to run a 4-minute mile tomorrow. But what you can do is look at those individuals that do run the 4-minute mile and find out what they do. And little by little, increment by increment, start working your way up. And if you do it that way, you will build self-confidence, not by comparing yourself, but by using those individuals for inspiration. So again, don't compare yourself to others. The only person you need to compare yourself to is you yesterday. And if you learned something today, if you grew, if you did something that you hadn't done yesterday, then you've improved and you're ahead of the game. And if you keep that mindset, you'll be able to build self-confidence through those small wins on a daily basis. All right, now that we have stopped comparing ourselves to others, it's time to push ourselves outside of our comfort zone. And that's my second suggestion for you today. You have to do things that are outside your comfort zone. If you're comfortable where you are, then you're not growing and you're not pushing yourself. And you will never become a hero by staying at home where it's warm and cozy. You have to put yourself out there. You have to look for a challenge and attack it. Now, I'm not saying you have to go out and do something dangerous. I'm not telling you that you have to put yourself into some type of life-threatening situation. But what I am saying is that you need to stretch yourself beyond your current limits. And pushing ourselves beyond our limits is one of the most difficult things for humans to do. We like it when things are quote unquote normal and predictable. And we like it when we know what's going to happen when we wake up in the morning. We like routines. And if we are pushing ourselves, then those routines and those comfortable situations get interrupted. And when those interruptions come, we usually have two responses. Either we're going to fight it and resist it, or we're going to run away from it. And either one is equally as damaging to our self-confidence.